Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Tesla. Da 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 da.
Well, we have some updates on Autopilot and my Uber and Lyft plans. That's pretty much scrapped for a while. I'm not even sure when or if I'm going to get Autopilot. The more and more I think about it, the less it seems like it's a $6,000 option that I'm willing to pay for it.
The more that I convince him, he realizes, I don't want this machine taking over for me.
I don't have a problem with the machine taking over. I just kind of looked at my commute to work. There's a lot of construction I have to go through, and Autopilot doesn't do construction right now. You have to keep your hands on the wheel, which is, it doesn't add much of an advantage to me if I got to keep my hands on the wheel.
You should want to keep your hands on the wheel regardless, even if it tell you not to anymore.
Well, I'm just saying, I have to keep my hands on the wheel, then I might as well be driving.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, it'd be cool if, even if it was okay for me, well, it would allow me to take my hands off the wheel for a short period of time, but you get the nagging warnings, and I just rather not have to worry about that. And I guess I don't mind it, but I just don't. I'm not in for $6,000.
Well, I wouldn't be in it for $2,000.
I'm in it too.
I'm not in it too, because that car driving for itself, I'm just worried about. I hope they have a game plan for people who, especially when they start allowing people to send the car out for pickups. Like, what if someone,
the full self-driving and
what if
Tesla
someone,
network?
I doubt someone goes to this extent to do some type of horrific act, but we just don't know. With people, with terrorists and stuff like that. What if they just decide to send this car on a journey and just run over everyone, or have the car full of like a bomb or something and send it somewhere? That just seems dangerous.
I think that's a lot further down the line than where they are now. Unless I
gotta start thinking about it, because like in today's reality, we have people that are doing things like that. So something they really should probably put into their today's thinking before they release something that's gonna.
I'm pretty sure they're already thinking about that.
I hope so. Because I don't know how they're gonna patrol it. I don't know how they're gonna patrol. How they're gonna monitor that.
Monitor what? Like
people sitting in their cars and doing horrible things with them to hurt people.
Well, you have to allow the car to do that. The software isn't going to allow the car to crash into anything.
Well, even if it's not crash into anything, go park next to this government building, this courthouse, and then blow up. It has bombs in the car with a timer, and it blows up.
Knowing the way the navigation has been working for me, the car is probably going to go the long way, and it's not going to make it there on time.
Well, they can time it. They can time it pretty good. They can test it out and time it. How long does it take to get there and park itself? It's just so many crazy things that can happen with this full self-driving. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I don't like it. I don't want it in my car. No.
The thing for me is the options that I do want particularly aren't worth $6,000. Like the main one I want it to be able to drop me off at the front at my job, especially on a rainy day, so I can kind of just get on in and the car can go and park itself. That's the one I want, because when I get to work, there's no cars in the parking lot. It'll be able to easily park.
But what if it parks you in a spot that you don't particularly care for? Like, you wouldn't normally park your car in between a car that's close or semi-close to the line Or you wouldn't park your car next to some bigger vehicles because you know the way that their door swings open, it could possibly hit your car.
That is also an issue I have with the current auto park that they have right now, where it can parallel park, I believe, and then it can. I know it can parallel park. I forget what the other parking is called, but I think it only works in between two vehicles. So I don't really care for that feature at all. Because I like to, I would park at the back of Target or Walmart or whatever, and I would walk in. And
drop me off at the front, please.
No, we gonna walk. We gonna walk it out. We gonna get in the store and walk more anyway. Just warm up to walking for walking. I'm sure that makes sense. Yeah, and then that feature just dropping me off at the front. That's one of the features I want, and I don't know when that'll be ready.
I don't know. I know for me, if I had a car like this, would I park it all the way in the back? Yes.
And about that, I would like to be able to, like, maybe one day I go to work and let's say I have all the software and I park my car myself. Maybe it'll pop up on the screen and it'll say, is this your preferred spot? And then I can say yes, and the next time it'll park itself in that area.
Park itself in that area or in that parking spot.
That would be great.
Yeah, I still don't too much care for it. I still don't care for it. What if you pick that preferred area and let's say there's glass or nails all over the ground that you don't know about because you're at the front walking into the store and someone's laid down a bunch of glass down there. Now your car is driving through nails and glass.
Feeling like I'm getting ran over in this argument right here.
I mean,
help me out in the comments, please.
No, in the comments, trust me, I have a bunch of ammo loaded about why I do not like this, because you're walking away from your car and you don't know what it's doing. You don't know where it's parking itself.
That's another thing about the autopilot, like just being able to avoid road hazards and like potholes and things wonderful. Like that, because as we stand right now, autopilot is basically no good through construction zone. It will put the car up against a wall.
Yeah.
Like, how long is it going to take for them to be able to distinguish glass and small, tiny little nails and things like that, and like boards and stuff on the roads and in parking lots?
Yeah. I mean, there's small things that I like about the drive. Like, you can tell me when I'm coming out of my lane. Or tell me when someone else is getting too close to me.
Yeah.
But do not change lanes on me without me doing it myself. Do not.
One thing I would like, and hopefully they separate this from the entire autopilot package, because most cars don't make this such an expensive option. But the traffic aware cruise control, that's something I really want, where I can just set the cruise, and if I'm coming up too close on another car, it'll just automatically back off, or won't let you, or if it's raining, I might not be able to see the car and the sensors can. I can just set it to where it stays, like right now I'm probably 50 feet away from the car in front of me, and it will just stay at that distance or whatever. And that's something I would like, and I don't think it makes a lot of sense to have to pay for the entire autopilot package just to get something that a lot of cars already have that can't drive themselves.
Yeah, I'm just worried about, again, Louisiana, wrecks happen. People don't clean up after the wreck, which they probably do that in your state too, possibly. But they'll leave a whole bumper in the middle of the road. And your car is in autopilot and it's doing whatever it needs to do. And it runs over a bumper at this point. One incident, which we had the major August flood that happened last year, sheetrock. A truck just laid tons of sheetrock down in the middle of the interstate. It was everywhere. People were running it over. It was flipping up in the air. It was just coming off the back of the truck. Your car is going autopilot. If you're not paying attention, you could run head on into some sheetrock.
And speaking of the flood, we just had a tropical storm through here And the preferred route from my job to home, if you take one of the roads, it was partially flooded. So is the car going to be able to detect a big puddle of water and know that it's going to need to slow down before it hits it? Because I definitely had to do that, and I had to get started in the middle of the road to kind of not drown the car out. Even though there's that video of the guy driving through the deep water, but that's not really something I'm interested in confirming for myself.
He was driving through deep water.
You saw the video?
No.
There's a video of a guy driving through, it's like he went like a little underpass or something like that, and it looked like it was pretty flooded. And
he put his car in deep water?
Yeah. I couldn't tell how deep it was, but it looked pretty deep.
Like, we talking about like when you step out the car and like is it at the bottom of the door deep, or we talking about like up to the windshield deep?
I'm thinking like at the bottom of the door. I don't think the car was floating.
Okay, because I'm like, we have an we have a submarine in this car too now?
Not necessarily.
What's that supposed to be? Not necessarily. This car ain't no submarine. Being Lake Pontchartrain floating away.
I don't think I found that I don't think I have that Easter egg thing on there. I don't know what it's called.
Why is it called Easter egg?
Because it's fun.
What? Is that what you're calling it?
No, it's called Easter eggs. Matter of fact, there's an egg basket on here.
What?
Let me show you the Easter egg basket. Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, there's the Easter egg basket.
What is that, a unicorn?
Yep. That's this what you can draw on the screen. Somebody drew a unicorn. So that's just, Tesla is basically a multi-billion-dollar company run by a genius who's also a child.
I still don't get the Easter egg concept. Easter eggs?
Yeah, because you gotta find them. Like they're hidden little extras. So you gotta find them like Easter eggs. And when you find them, they'll show up in your Easter egg basket.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Don't talk to me like I'm a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. This is real stuff here. I'm not crazy.
Whoa, somebody just did something really crazy in front of us.
Oh, wow. We're going to beat some traffic.
Jesus Christ.
This is...
Look like I got a wreck up there.
Thank you, Target, for not being a mile further down the road, because we would be sitting in traffic right now.
But at least we wouldn't be wasting gas.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason I like this car, y'all.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You like that right here? Yeah. You like that right here? Yeah. You like that right here? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, more about Autopilot.
I want to say some bad things, y'all, but I know this going on the internet. But I want to say some horrible things right now. Thank God we're parking.
This is my parking space at this Target.
I like how you say this is mine. Like nobody else can park here.
It's usually available for me and only me.
Watch next time we got to meet each other at Target. I'm going to park in this spot.
I'm okay with parking by you.
But you going to be open to the next one?
I'm still open to the next one.
True.
People just don't want to walk this far.
Let's go to Target. So, about the self-parking, one more thing. Does it detect when someone opens their door? Does it know when to stop? Like, let's say I'm pulling into the spot and someone just opens their door, getting out the car. Will it automatically stop? Do you know that yet?
I'm pretty sure it will, because based on how it works parking in the garage, it can tell when pretty much any side of the car is close to something. So if I'm backing in, or if it's anywhere and something gets close to the car, it should detect that something is close to the car at that point.
I wonder how low.
I don't think it'll know that it's specifically a door, but it will know that something's close and it'll probably stop.
I would have to see it with like children being in the videos, like a child getting out of a car.
I still haven't showed you that video somehow.
A child getting out the car and it knows to stop. Like, what's the height on it?
The height of the sensors, I think I did that in the other video. I think they, at least when you're really close to the car, they're about, I think it was between a foot and 2 feet. And I know that's when you're really close. When you're back up off of it, it should be able to detect things that are even shorter. Because I was pretty much got to a point where I was under the sensor.
I don't know. I'm worried about that going to park itself. I don't know. I don't think it's worth $6,000. I don't think it's worth anything. I think it's going to be a damage to your car. Look at it. Look how this man just threw this basket across the parking lot. Your car going to park itself, and he just throw the basket across the parking lot to go into the buggy carts. Now your car done been towed up.
At least we're at Target and they have the nice plastic baskets, unlike Walmart, who has those 100-pound metal baskets that
he just threw
never
that
have wheels
so
that
hard.
work.
Your car, this aluminum car, then dented up.
I should have never told you this car was aluminum.
This car been dented up and been all messed up with red all on it. Got the Target emblem on the side of the T.
Technically, the Target emblem is white on the basket.
It is.
The basket's red.
Oh, it surely is red.
On the full self-driving thing, where the car goes to pick itself up, picks people up, and does Uber on its own.
Ooh,
I'm pretty.
Look, Jesus.
Why did she get so close when there's so much room over there?
Jesus.
Yeah, for the car going to pick other people up and try to make money, that's okay, but
No, it ain't. No,
I mean that's okay. I mean if you're okay with it, and the people and the passengers are okay with it. In the conversations I've had with passengers, none of them appear that they would be okay with a car coming and pick them up without a driver. So I think that's something Tesla would need to look into, because a lot of Tesla enthusiasts are okay with the idea, but regular people who just want to ride to work or to and from the airport, they want a person.
Look at that thing that happened in Atlanta with the bridge collapsing. Tesla going to pick you up. You on I-85. You driving. You in the whatever seat, because I don't know if you have access to take over the wheel if the car is driving at this point. So the car done came pick you up, and you on I-85, and now the bridge done collapsed. Your car's still driving. You can't stop it. And it can't tell that something has happened in front of it. It just knows to keep going. But you ain't got no bridge. You done went and fell and plummet to your death in a fiery pit off of I-85.
If there's no car in front of you, then yeah, it'll probably keep driving. If there's a car in front of you, that car stops, it's going to stop.
People out there, how could you even want that? I wouldn't even want going to pick people up, and then it took people and it made them plummet to their death. That sounds pretty safe to me. I hope the aluminum car can withstand a drop.
Safest car on the road.